Welcome back. Today, I've been working on the hatch. Look how sharp it's coming out. As it should. We did put a lot of time into this thing and trying to make it as perfect as possible. Well, for us, because we've been listening to Brian, and me and Aunt have been doing an astonishing job.
I hope that's a word.
Astonishing.
I don't know.
It's a word. And not so fun part is bumpers. This needs some repair. We need to skim that. This bumper just needs to be scuffed. As you can see, we kind of started doing that. And these, whew, let me show you guys for an example. It is no bueno.
Yeah, that's not good.
Look at that. You can't scuff that and paint that. So these have to be stripped down to factory.
God knows what.
Rear taillight trim. You guys get the gist of it. I want your guys' opinion on steps of doing it, because we think we're doing a little too much. We could have did half the work and it would have looked just as good. Oh my God, it is dark.
Ah, we haven't seen it out in the dark though.
It's so beautiful out there.
It was 50 something today, but the Honda is outside. Damn, that looks good.
We killed it.
That thing is outside. First time outside. No, we've washed it. Hood was closed. This is different.
Now it runs.
Yeah.
Doesn't drive, runs. Maybe in this one.
No, we'll drive.
Maybe it will drive. It won't stop. But
Oh, Jimmy's dyno.
it's working?
I hear the car on it.
Jimmy's fixing his dyno, I think. That's good. It's almost that time. We got like 8 cars that need to go on the dyno.
Suburban.
The
Gotta
Suburban.
go on the dyno. We should put the Suburban on the dyno.
The M3 that needs to go on the dyno. We got Aunt's car, Aunt Sylvia that needs to go on the dyno. The Civic.
Your Sylvia.
IGZ, Brian's car.
Maybe Brian's Mark II
got-
and this at the same time. Same day.
Oh. A little this versus that. It was a good time when he had the dyno working. It was so convenient, and he's so good. He's the master of tuning, especially when it comes to link ECUs. He's our master tuner. We crown him that. We appreciate James for that, because if it wasn't for him, we'd be fucked. I don't know what I would run, to be honest. Mega Squirt.
Oh my God, who's yelling over there?
Shut up! Shut up! So we got to get back to sanding. You'll see when Brian gets here. So we're gonna show you guys a little tip and trick. Brian loves to use this stuff on bad applications. I would say this is the perfect candidate.
What do you mean? This is for plastic. Specifically for plastic. Bumper's Mickey Mouse.
What is this
You
stuff?
should just use Jimmy's other bumper.
No, that's Jimmy's bumper.
He was giving it away for free.
This is the stuff that Brian is using right here. 706 loophole, U-pole. Hopefully it sands good. I hope it's not like concrete.
No, this seems pretty good.
It sands good. Nice. That's what I like to hear.
How this works like this.
Oh. Can't learn this stuff, people, watching Betty Crocker, I'll tell you that. Look at Brian, how he applies it. Oh my God. In the comments below if you think this bumper's still gonna be wavy once it's done.
Oh, it'll be wavy.
All cured up. Real mud right there. Now we gotta sand it all down. The car, overall, red Scotch Brighted it. Gray Scotch Brighted it. Obviously this would have been very beneficial if we took the rear glass out, because it's very hard to duplicate that line, that harsh line.
I told you to take the glass out.
I know, but you guys are a lazy f like me and don't want to take your windows out. Anthony has the solution for you.
Yeah, if you overspray the hell out of the fucking molding like this, primer, you spray this little fucking thing. Not even the engineer knows about this trick. You spray it. This is for stickers.
Stick adhesive.
Yeah, it's adhesive remover. Oh, just spray it, let it sit, and then start scraping it like this. It comes like nothing.
And it melts off like butter.
Not there anymore.
Look at all the primer on the trim. I taped this not the best because I'm an amateur. How's this stuff sanding, Bri?
As you saw, I stepped down to 80. No, it's this stuff is great because it sticks to everything.
and it's like semi-flexible. Perfect for bumpers. Like that's what it's designed for. At first, it gums up the sandpaper. Once you get it down to like this, it's good. But when it's at that, it gums it up.
Tomorrow, probably minor body work, but this I should have a package from K-Tuned and for the brakes. We're so close here, guys. We're so close to finally finishing this thing, and I'm sorry it's been so long. Stuff takes time. I got trim for this, which we'll talk about. This room's gonna be cool. I wanna put like my PC in here, start streaming here, because I used to be on Twitch pretty actively, and I wanna get back into that again. So I think this will be a cool, like little clean workspace area for one of the cars, and then like a desk setup like in the corner. So let me know what your ideas are about that. I just think it would be cool to hop on Twitch, and it'll just be another way for me to interact with you guys, whether we're gaming, gambling, talking, chatting, Q&As. I think it'll be fun. So don't go anywhere, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. It's always a good day when you wake up to a box from K-Tune. This box that I'm equally excited about. Start with the K-Tune box. Finishing lines box. I make that real strong. Never forget the sticker. Never ever.
Pipe.
Hail pipe. Little 3-inch. Look at those welds.
Looks good. I want to show the tip.
Can you see the welds on it?
Yeah.
Look at the discoloring right there. You're not gonna see that part, but you will see this part.
Flip it. Flip
That's
it.
how I'm running it.
No, don't run it upside down.
Up. Turn up, we call it.
Turn up.
Running the turn up. Let's see it on the back of it.
Oh my
Timmy.
god.
Outside.
Look at that pipe out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry it out there. So James just got an FRS Scion with a goddamn 2J in it. He put a turbo on it. He's got slicks on it. He looks like a street racer in that thing. He looks nuts. He got slicks. He refreshed the whole thing. It made like 500 almost on about 18 pounds.
Pump, yeah.
On pump. Look at these plow trucks, by the way. Look at all this.
They hit all the curbs. They gotta come clean up around here.
They do. This is unbelievable. I pay HOA fees. That mother. The slit. The tires are dry rotted.
Found it, Seth. Good day.
All right.
Opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah. I value your opinion, Steve.
What's up?
All right. So, do you know what kind of exhaust this is?
Turn down.
K-Tune.
It goes. Yeah,
Turn
K-Tune.
down.
It goes like
But
that.
instead of the turn down,
Turn up.
Turn up.
I mean, in theory, it seems like a no-brainer, but I don't know the flowetry of the pipery.
It
I
might
don't know
catch
if that's-
some water.
James, he got the fucking engineer's brain.
To be honest, engineer, professional,
It's not what you're looking for.
whoever it is, it doesn't.
You're not looking for an engineer's brain.
Yeah.
You're just looking for somebody with a little set of cojones.
Leave down in the comments below. Turn down. Turn up. I'm gonna go for the down low look. So. He's a maniac. He is. Box number 2. K-Tune, I don't know if they typically do this, but they put everything nice and tidy in one box. Fit it, they open it up, they consolidate, and it cuts down the cost of shipping.
Smart.
It'll save you a couple bucks. This, I didn't really need. I put fresh oil in it already, but this is a magnetic drain bolt, just to see if there's any material floating around in there. It'll stick to the tip of that. 20 bucks. Cheap insurance.
Yeah.
Cheap curiosity.
No. Just say cheap insurance. I would say cheap insurance.
This, can we read that right there? Right hand drive throttle cable. So this is gonna be good. We're finally gonna have a throttle cable. Never ever forget the sticker. This was like kind of an unnecessary purchase because I have skunk 2 ones in the car right now. This top ball joint, it always made noise. I think it's
since it was
blown
new.
out. Yeah, since it was brand new. We're running trusty dusty K-tune, and these look a little better. So for the camber adjustment, it has 3 on each side. This is only 2 on each side on the Skunk 2 ones. I did like that a little more. I've heard horror stories. My buddies went loose one day, and he went through someone's fence, and he had to pay like 15 grand to fix the fence. It was a lot. He fucked his whole front yard up because of those camber bolts got loose. So I don't want to go through anything. So shout out to K-Tune. Link in description. Any of your Honda needs, they got everything. From A to Z, they got what you need. We're stoked about this box. Josh over at Finishing Lines. His product caught my eye more than anybody. I was shopping for brake lines for this. It's a whole debacle with the brake lines, as you know it, right? I did multiple different ways, made our own lines, buy lines that fit, but then they go everywhere in the bay. Why not hit up Finishing Lines? This product stood out to me the most. And Josh, very cool dude, owner of the company. We're talking. We have some stuff coming up in the future that I think is going to cater to a lot more than just Hondas. Peanuts. Where to start?
Lay everything out. That's such a mess. That's not what we wanted. Oh God.
It's a note. We got a note first. Josh must know I hate notes. He must know I hate them. First off, right there, get a good focus on that. Check them out. Finishing Lines.
It's so poor.
Yeah, you gotta just get the focus. Here we go. DJ, thank you so much for the opportunity to make this brake plumbing solution for your right-hand drive EK project. Exclamation point. Look forward to our potential growth and partnership. I pressure tested all these hoses to up to 3,100 PSI, which is much greater than a brake system. I believe the standard braking pressure on a car is no more than 1,000.
I don't know.
Roughly around there. Twice. Pressure tested up to 3,100 PSI twice to ensure that you have a phenomenal experience. Josh Luck, Finishing Lines. Phone number is 81. Look at the packaging. Look at the packaging. The sticker, all of the crush washers, all of the clips, the caliper soft lines. Look at this, front and rear. I wasn't planning on doing the rear, but as you can see, he's got a whole
Are they all labeled?
brake line kit.
Oh my God, they are. Right?
Are they? They're all labeled.
That's so sick.
These lines, oh my God, we would have used a line somewhere that was
This line for this, where this one was supposed to go, you know, mix and match.
would have mixed matched them. So that they're labeled, that is so sick. Prop valve right there. We'll talk more about it once it's like all open, but this will allow me to adjust the pressure in the brakes. Say I want this
60-40,
pressure in the rear.
60-40, 50-50, you know, 70-30, whatever it is. I don't know.
And that will help with grip of the car and all that. Schematics and science, Newton's laws. A piece I didn't need, but he told me about it, and he was just like, I'm gonna send one of these your way, so. Full billet brake reservoir. His products, all of them, look phenomenal. For example, so like I said, we have some stuff in the works I think would be a really good idea, so I'm stoked for that. This would obviously just go replace the stock ugly reservoir. It's subtle, it's not ugly. I don't want to talk shit about Honda's factory components, but
Well, look at the match.
Why would you want to run that?
That one.
That's exactly what
Put
he
that
said.
next. Put that next to it. Oh, yeah.
See? They're well together. So we're not just gonna go ahead and put this on first. Put the car to the moon, take the wheels off of it, and yeah, you guys know the rest. Just throw this badass kit on. We airborne. Now we just gotta pop all 4 wheels off around the car. Eddie's here to supervise, make sure nothing bad happens. Dagnell's also supervising, so let's pop these wheels off and install this badass kit. Start with the easy part first, and that's this, because it's one bolt. just like that. All right, so now we just basically have to take off all of the existing brake lines on the car. These will not be in the bay. These are for the front brakes. We won't be needing those. Probably just gonna snip them. Ants under there, cutting those. Those lines are in very bad shape.
They're leaking.
They're close to popping. One day they would have. So we'll probably start off of the brake booster, put these in, see where they have to go into the firewall. All of the brake lines are removed from the car. Bolted up. That's a sick piece. This kit, very self-explanatory, especially for someone like me. Every line is labeled to where it has to go, what the line is and where it has to be routed. Dummy proof. So I ran the lines from the booster, as you can see, and then the lines are gonna go somewhere in here with 2 bulkhead fittings. Spoon's letting me use his 90-degree drill. And now cut down a little bit so it could fit in between down there. And we just gotta drill holes. Probably gonna drill the ones right here because the lines go for the front brakes, go in through here into the cabin of the car. All right, so I went ahead and did the holes for the lines for the front calipers. As you can see there, that hole, it helps to have a 90-degree drill. And when doing this, right here, comes in right there. See the hole? And we have the wheel well lines, which are gonna feed. So I might as well just throw these on. That's a sharp looking line. What front brakes? I think I'm gonna put them right there. People normally run them on this side, but I think they're gonna look better over here. James, you ready to tune this bitch?
I'm excited. This thing will be easy. Drilling a hole in the firewall for 38 minutes now.
This is taking way too long. We did do the ones in the wheel well. We did do those ones.
What is that? Is that red paint or something? Like
a shark.
Oh.
You can put your hand on it and like just a little. Oh, that's what I need. Oh, Jimmy the thumb. Just do that one more time. We'll be good.
Going home with Donald.
So we ran into some technical difficulties. I made the holes, as you can see, but Honda, I forget. It's like piece of metal behind that piece of metal. I'll show you. All I'm saying is I got some metal shears, grinder, Dremel, all the tools, scissors, metal, insulation. This insulation is very annoying, but this piece had a big like hump behind the holes. So I had to cut away at that so I could access the holes. Now the fitting should be able to go in and I could finally run those lines. All right, so we got all the bulkheads ran on the car. Look how good that looks. We got to change the pedal so then we could put this booster back where it belongs. Put the prop valve inside, which we are unsure of where we're gonna put that yet. But before we do that, Ant's gotta switch the pedals because they're 2 totally different pedals.
Well, no, the only difference, well, actually, I don't know if there's a main difference. Tell me what you see in the difference.
The top, where the cable goes.
Yep.
This is the Integra one. This is the one that came in the car. Right-hand drive. Switch that because we got our cable from K-Tune. Length should be good. Everything should be good. It looks like it'll work just fine. Just put the throttle cable in. You know, that is what it is. I wish the bracket kind of went down a little bit, but it would be hard because you need that pitch. Tried running it on that side and it got kind of close to the headers, which I did not like. So we went under the intake with it. And this way. Need an intake so bad. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. K-Tune throttle cable. Oh. So the front brakes are complete. They're hand tight, but we got them routed.
Honestly though, for real, I'm stoked about this.
They look sick.
These look really, really nice.
Everyone
Look,
that's came in
a
here.
little aluminum ferrule here on the end to protect the line. It has a little bit of a give, and actually you can see the inside of this ferrule even has like a routed contour, so the lines won't even get cut or nothing.
And I didn't make a point of this,
I
but
don't know.
everything Brian just listed, he sells them all in
Different
so many
colors. Different colors.
Each one.
Oh, really?
All
You
the
can
ends.
go crazy.
You can get the wine purple. You
Listen,
could get
what's this?
so many different colors.
Josh, we gotta make an E46 kit. These are really
Everyone
nice.
that's came in here has said they need a kit now for their car.
Everyone wants a kit. Josh, Hondas, you know, we got S chassis, we got BMWs. We gotta expand. We gotta expand because the quality of this, honestly, I'm not just saying this because I don't just say that. But the quality is very good. And Ant made a point to it as we were installing the lines.
In all honesty, here's the real test. All right, Josh, these two guys are idiots. All right, if these things don't leak first try, best lines on the planet. I'll tell you what.
They're not gonna leak.
If you guys can complete this thing with no leaks first try, Josh, you got the best product on the market. I'm telling you right now, people.
We'll do first take, no leaks. We're gonna check them more than once. So I am impressed with the quality and the lengths of the lines when installing them. No kinks, no like
Everything was perfect.
big loops.
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've had plenty of brake line kits for plenty of cars in my day. You always buy the one, it's made specifically for the model, but somehow it's 2 inches too short, and you got the thing yanked the whole way. Then next thing you know, you almost spin out going down Lime Rock, breaking a brake line, 100 miles an hour. Been there.
All right, so we have the carpet and these panels off. I think we're gonna run the prop valve like this, and versus over there because we deleted that little airbag box, and then we drilled a hole right there, put a grommet. Look at how nice that is. Issue is I'm gonna have to hit a line from finishing lines that's a little shorter for this side since the hole is on this side of the car, because we have a good amount of slack on this side. But if you look over here, this goes right where it needs to be so that the soft line will connect to that and then go straight to the caliper. So this side is routed great. There are the soft lines. Look at this. Look at these billet mounting tabs. Come on. So we're gonna throw these in quick, and it will technically almost have brake. I'm gonna make this short, sweet, and simple. Look at these dusted old brake lines. New brake lines. Admire those lines. Look at those. I kind of think that's how you run them. And then it's got a 10 mil that goes here. I'm pretty sure these went around the coil. They work like that, and I don't think they'll interfere with anything. Rears, soft lines on. Gotta put the clips in. It's lines all the way to two bulkheads.
They're all just thrown in there, but they need to be tied up a little bit.
To the proportioning valve right there.
It's gonna be mounted somewhere right here.
Very adjustable. And then ran, and then going through here, right behind the gas tank with the grommet. And then you guys will see underneath the car.
You want these nuggets, kid?
Can I take them? Make this short, sweet, and simple. Just have to bleed the brakes. All of the lines are tight. All of the clips are on tight. I did throw this in off camera, you know, the fender liner. Got to tuck it a little better. The lines. Give me my flashlight, please. Look at that. They're all tight. There should not be any leaks. Right there. It's a little different. Trim the plastic down there for the cable and down there so it doesn't interfere. Gonna go ahead, throw some brake fluid in this thing, bleed it out, brake lines. Won't be needing these anymore. Rusty or no good. Dot 3, cause I was gonna put the dot 4 stuff in it, but it's deceiving.
I'll tell you when to stop. I can see it.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
stop right there. There's no seat in the car. Gonna make it fun to bleed it. We're gonna get it done, and this bitch ain't gonna leak. The rear is completely bled. I was in there, but Djnoway has his own technique of doing it, so he told me to move. But no leaks thus far. See, not even in the puddle. Look at Ant's technique here. Got him the bottle with the hose on it.
Yep.
They're coming out.
A little stream, very little.
Alright, open it.
Got a little overflow here, but that ain't nothing. So we'll just have to top this off with fluid because I ran out of fluid, but brakes completely bled out. Nice work, Ant. No leaks, kid. And then if you've seen previously in the video, the K-Tune camber arms that I got, they're in. They look so damn good. Just need some spoon brakes now, and I'll be so happy. Come on, let's take these over to my workbench here for a second. They're uncomparable. These do not compare whatsoever. Look at this. Okay. Quality is uncomparable. A little heavier, which I like. I'm not going for a race car. They only have 2 bolts on each side versus 3 bolts on each side. I think these, it looks like these give you a little more camber adjustment too. I could be wrong. Ball joints are so tight on these, I can't even move them by hand. This one's like a joystick. It's like a PlayStation controller. These haven't got that many miles on it either, the Skunk 2 ones. So gonna go ahead and throw these on and then probably call it a night. In the next one, I promise you, we will be driving this, putting this around the parking lot. Cannot wait. It's been a while coming for this thing, and it's finally coming together. It's finally almost complete. Like I said, the brakes, I didn't know what I wanted to do with those, and I didn't want to make my own. I'm hoping Finishing Lines will come out with more brake lines for maybe one of your guys' cars. I think they're the best lines on the market, so go check it out. Finishing Lines, I will put the link in the description, and obviously K-Tuned, link in description. If you guys could leave a like, comment, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. And definitely stay tuned for the next one. You do not want to miss it, and I will catch you guys then.